Welcome back. Time now for news from the left in order to distract from former President Trump's big speech last night at Bedminster after his political arrest. Our crooked president, Joe Biden, brought his daughter Ashley up. Ashley, of course, is famous for her very provocative diary that was stolen. The contents of that diary are very interesting. Biden gave Ashley a big kiss right there on camera, and then she helped him pander to the African-American community last night, about a week before the actual Juneteenth holiday.
My dad, Joe Biden, made Juneteenth officially a federal holiday. He leads, bringing jobs, justice, and healing to communities all across the country. America, you are so lucky to have him as your president. I don't know anybody who really, truly works harder for you, for the American people.
Does this work on anybody? Are there people that really watch this and buy into it and think that these two lunatics care at all about Juneteenth? And you have an administration, all they talk about is race and gender and sex. And just all of these bizarre, weird little cultural issues. That's the only thing that they care about, while in reality, what they're doing behind the scenes is radically transforming this country into something much, much worse, and also trying to throw Donald Trump in prison. But outwardly, all they are is the pride flag and race war. That's the whole administration for the last 2.5 years. And they sit up there, and it was what, 6 days before Juneteenth, and they have a Juneteenth celebration for a day they just made a federal holiday. Are they going to do this for the next 5 nights? Does anybody buy this? Next up, Elon Musk calling a spade when it comes to the ESG push, labeling it as the devil on Twitter in response to S&P Global giving Tesla a lower ESG score than Philip Morris International, which makes Marlboro cigarettes. Tesla earning just 34 out of 100 points, while a cigarette maker scored 84. Because the cigarette maker empowers female tobacco farmers. In reality, we all know that ESG just hates Elon Musk and hates Tesla and all of his companies because they're just not pandering, woke, left-wing companies. And so a cigarette manufacturer has a better ESG score. And finally, real quick, gender-confused singer Demi Lovato. I don't know if you know who this young woman is, but she doesn't know who she is either. And apparently she no longer is going by they, them pronouns. Lovato back to being a she, her once again, explaining her life-changing decision to GQ, saying, "I constantly had to educate people and explain why I identify with those pronouns. It was absolutely exhausting." Hey, honey, if it's exhausting for you, imagine how exhausting it is for the rest of us to deal with your ridiculous, self-involved, pronoun manic ways. That's all I can say. Nobody cares about your pronouns. Just shut up and live your life.